Okay, guys, we're headed home finally, and apparently it rained last night again. I don't think it goes a single night without raining. This is about to be a long ride, 7 hours and 50 minutes, 519 miles. I'm actually kind of glad we didn't ride much yesterday. I actually didn't film anything. We did not. We just rode to breakfast and rode around for what the activities we did. I'm kind of glad about that because now my butt is kind of rejuvenated for today because it's going to be a long day. When I looked at the weather this morning, there's a slight chance of rain at home, probably right there when we're getting home. But if that's all the rain we get, I'll be happy compared to coming down here. Coming down here, it wasn't bad until my rain gear started leaking and I got wet, and then it was kind of bad. That sucked. But yeah, I'll probably film a little bit. Might just be a short 10-minute video, honestly. Nothing really interesting about bombing down the highway at 80 mile an hour. I wish I could just move down here. That'll be a good day. There is a small chance that I'm going to load mine on the trailer with Chantel if she gets tired of driving. I don't want to make her do anything she doesn't want to do. I know she's kind of tired. The bed we had at the Airbnb was a little subpar. I did not sleep well. I don't know about her. She can normally sleep through just about anything, but I know she'd mentioned being pretty tired. But yeah, not super interesting. I don't know. I'll have a video out probably tomorrow, which will be Thursday. But that one will be kind of long just because it's the riding day. We rode like 230 miles. This one will definitely probably be shorter and less freaking rain. It definitely rains down here more than it does anywhere else I've ever been. Probably not Florida, but my God. Oh, apparently we're turning right. Put this little throttle thing on my throttle. It's called a cramp buster. We'll see how that works on the way home. I don't know. Problem I had was about the last hour and a half of the trip last time. My hand started getting cramps like right here. Not really cramps, it was just like a sharp pain. I don't know if it was from gripping the throttle like this and holding it in place all day. Unsure, but my father-in-law is the one who told me about this one. He's like, you should buy one of those. It's supposed to help with that kind of stuff, so pretty cheap. Decided I'd give her a go. Seems like it probably will actually work because you can kind of just rest your hand on it. My windscreen is fogging up. Every morning down here it's just foggy, wet, all the good stuff. But yeah, I'll probably film some. If I see anything interesting, I'll film it. But that's it for now. Well, we made it about an hour from the cabin. And you see what I'm putting on. Rain gear, because it's raining already. This is going to be a good trip. Just rode through a couple of hours of rain. Bikes are totaled again. I think this is the first rain his bike's seen. Hasn't been too bad though so far. We're about probably an hour and a half in. Started raining like 15 minutes after we left the cabin. Classic. But I think the rest of the way home is just gonna be super hot. He said he's riding in shorts, which is fine with me. I don't, but some guys do. If it gets hot enough, I might. I only do it when it's like 9,000 degrees out. But yeah, so the rain finally stopped. We're on our way again. Estimated home arrival time is 4:39. It'll probably be closer to 5:30 before we get home, but hopefully, so far traffic has not been super bad. Well, that's neat. Pulling a trailer with a dirt bike and a boat. But we also haven't been around any big cities, so we'll see how it is around like Cincinnati and Indy. Even Lexington sometimes can get backed up. But I'm hoping it just stays kind of how it is. This has actually been probably the least amount of traffic we've ever drove home in, which is good. Much success, because I do not like riding into a bunch of traffic. It can get a little hairy, especially if you're on like 80, 90, it's normally not bad because you can just keep with the flow of traffic. But if you go any slower, you're getting past like you're sitting still, and that sucks. Mowing the grass, putting all the grass clippings on the road. Stoked about that. It has made a nice, easy trip. Dakota on his road couch just cruising in his short shorts. Cruise control set. That man is living life. Listening to his Joe Rogan podcast. I hope the wind noise isn't as bad today as it was coming down here. I tried to move my mic around a little bit so it doesn't catch any wind, but unfortunately I don't know that there's much I can do at 80 mile an hour. I think it might just have a little bit of wind noise. My Senna died, so I can't listen to music. So I'm bored. Might see if I can't get it hooked up to the charger. I got a USB port down there on the frame, but I can't really see it. And I don't really want to try and unplug it and then not be able to plug it back in. I don't know. I'm still shocked at how little traffic there is. Look at this man right here. Just the full relax mode. Kind of makes me want to get one of those for trips like a road trip, but I really don't think I would use it much around home. Hell, I don't even really use this a whole lot around home just because it's boring to ride. I mean, it's not really boring, it's just the Groms to me are more fun around home. But I think in 2 weeks we're going up to the 120th anniversary for Harley Davidson up in Milwaukee. It'll be me and Chantel and another couple that we're friends with. So that should be a pretty good video. That'll be Chantel's first time riding in like heavy traffic. I guess second. She rode in Indianapolis last year when we went down to HPI bike night, but she hasn't really, I don't think she's ever rode in Chicago. She doesn't even like driving in Chicago, so I'm shocked she was actually the one who wanted to go do it. Or who brought it up first, I guess I should say. So we'll see how she does. That semi is making some hellacious noise. I think we're about to get into Kentucky. Actually, we might already be in Kentucky, to be honest. Not sure. Really pretty through here. Almost reminds me of southern Indiana, but it's kind of hilly. Actually, it's really hilly. I wouldn't consider these mountains, but big hills. Oversized hills would be the correct terminology, probably. Actually, no, it's definitely not, but it is sweet throughout this area. We've never actually came down here to ride. I bet there's fun roads down here as well. And this is only 5 hours and 30 minutes from home. We should maybe look up and see what we can do around this area sometime. I want to do a camping bike trip up through Michigan before the summer's over for sure. I think Chantel's a lot more comfortable on her bike now, so I don't think it will be an issue for her to ride like a full 300 or 400 mile day if she wanted to. I mean, we rode 260 miles, I think it was, 250 miles down in Tennessee the other day, and that's like riding 500 regular miles because it was a 12-hour day. Oh no, her alarm on her bike's going off. I thought she had it in transport mode. I think that's the first time it's done that though. Potentially. I don't know. Oh well, we're going home, so I guess if it kills the battery, we can just charge it. What in the world was that? I felt something. Okay, so we're about halfway home, roughly. A little bit north of Lexington, Kentucky. So far, been so good. Since the rain stopped, it hasn't started back up. It's definitely warm today. I'm probably going to be completely sunburnt by the time we get home. I did not bring sunscreen or a thin long sleeve shirt, so yay for me. I think we're almost at 1,000 miles for this trip. We are. I'm at 996. So here in 4 miles, we'll hit 1,000 miles so far for this trip. And I'm really not bad. I thought I would be kind of sore. I'm not. My butt's a little bit sore. My seat's still... It rained last night. My seat was still a little damp this morning, so... Wish I had some sort of dryer for under there, but I don't, so I'm just dealing with it. Alright, we just stopped and got gas. Reset my doinkus here. My butt's getting sore. Even Dakota said in his road couch he's getting a little sore too, and it's warm out right now. I didn't look at the temperature, but I'm imagining that it's fairly warm. Alright, so we're going to the old Chick-fil-A. Best place to guarantee that your stomach's not going to be messed up, in my opinion. I don't think I've ever had a bad experience there. There's Dave and Buster's. I believe we're in Florence, Kentucky, so we're getting close to Cincinnati. I think we've arrived. The good old Chick-fil-A, and it looks busier than crap. Alright.
At the next light, turn right.
GPS is yelling at me. Oh! Oof!
I can see us starting it up and just backing right over these.
Alright, we're going over the Ohio River. It's always pretty cool to ride over this. When we came down here, it was actually really windy. It was storming at the time. I hope my audio is not crap from this. There it is. The Ohio River. We've rode along it for a while. It was last year, I believe. We came down and just rode along the Ohio River. Bunch of like nuclear plants and coal plants, like a bunch of that stuff. Just all down the river. There's a big ship down there. There's a huge barge underneath of us. I don't know if you guys can see that. Pretty sweet. Okay, guys. We just got to Indy. We're just pulled on to 465 North. Stopping for probably our last gas stop, thank God. Unfortunately, it looks like it might rain. About 5 minutes, 10 minutes from home probably. Jumped off the highway, took some back roads because I'm tired of riding the highway, and I imagine Dakota is as well. But it is, I believe, 5:50. I don't know, 5:55. And I'm ready to be off this motorcycle. I'll be honest. It might get parked for a bit. This was a lot in 1 week. Ended up at 13, it'll be like 1350 miles. Decent trip. But yeah, it's been a fun one. Interesting too. Oh no, there's grass clippings on the road. What an asshole. Oh, I am beat, sunburnt, ready for bed. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Unload the truck, go to bed. I got to work tomorrow. But yeah, if I don't end up doing an outro or an ending, this will probably be it. This will probably be a shorter video of just the ride home. Nothing special. No crazy incidents on this one. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. There'll be another motovlog video coming up real quickly with the 120th Harley Davidson anniversary party up in Milwaukee. We're going to that. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you like it, feel free to subscribe. Those are always appreciated. And like the videos. Those are also always appreciated. But yeah, thanks guys.